everybody. So I feel like that adventure episode that we went through was a little lackluster. So I think we're gonna do um, Engineer's Life episode 13 part 2. I think that's what's gonna happen. So I went and got my stuff back, and I made my way back here, and I took a loop-de-loop, and I came across a couple individual points that are, well, desirable to check out. Before we get, before we set sail, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. The Bog, Earth, is working. It just takes a really long time. So I put down a whole bunch and, let it do its thing. And I got a fish strainer and I got about 4 stacks of worms with trowels and dirt up on the hillside there. And I made an iron strainer here. And I didn't get a single fish from this. Like, the worms and the fishing thing, it gives you no fish. And I'll show you real quick before we get going. I have it set up with this so it can actually, do its job properly. This is what I got from the worms. No fish whatsoever. Now, the normal strainer gave me, all this random stuff. So I think I might get rid of the fish strainer altogether and just do the normal strainer because, like, the fish strainer is giving me all the junk that I get normally. And I set up this here as a charcoal pit, a rather large charcoal pit next to my portal. Thought it'd be a good idea. Make sure I stay in charcoal. But for right now, that's not near here nor there. So we're gonna go and explore these different places. I found a weird tower rune thing about 1,200 meters away. I found 2 boats with witches near them, which I thought was kind of cool. The one I accidentally destroyed, there was a trap in it, and when I went to investigate, well, I set off a bunch of TNT and blew up the boat. But there's a second one not too far away, so we can check it out. And yeah, I think we'll start with the tower. The last one is the actual sea monument from Vanilla Minecraft. That's why I crafted these sponges and a boat, so we can check it out and have less fear of drowning. They're open block sponges, so they're cheap and effective. I'm still collecting forestry things that I find along the way. I found like 5 or 6 of the winter biome bees, but I don't want any more of those. I got a bunch. Like, actually, this is probably the last one of these I'm going to get to, until I figure out what exactly I'm going to do with them. Oh boy. That's a little bit... I wasn't expecting that. I planned to set sail from the beach, is what I intended to do. I didn't think there would be a giant, huge, ridiculous ravine in the way. But it seems that we can traverse it just fine. Now, hopefully we can make it to all these places without getting another lag. I did just restart the world on purpose to see to it that we didn't have that problem, but, you never really know with this computer. Is this really slow? Like, did they slow down the speed of the boats? That is devastating. Okay, I kind of think it's the same speed to just swim. And we're lagging. That's great. Yeah, I think it's probably the same speed to just swim, so we're probably gonna take land. Actually, it might be a little faster to swim. That's really upsetting. So we'll take land the best we can and then hit the water when we have to. See, I swam out to the deep sea monument, so like I didn't really know what the boat was gonna be like, but I didn't think they'd slow it down. Like, but this mod pack is doing all kinds of funky stuff. Holy crap! I don't have any crab meat, so I figured, get while I can. If I'd have known the boat was this slow, I would have got to the tower first, and then started the video. But yeah, what do you expect? It wouldn't be my channel if everything went according to plan. Man, you know what? It's kind of sad, but I've been really kind of depressing lately. But I mean, honestly, it's hard not to be depressing. It is. It is honestly difficult to not be depressing. Usually, I try to follow a statement up behind that, like, but my glass is always half full or something. But you know what? I can't even do that now. I can't even come up with a good little phrase to try to lighten the mood. The truth is what the truth is. It's depressing. I guess the sad part is I don't feel it should be that way, but it is that way. So it's kind of like, you know, I guess the thing that gets me is like when people are like, oh, if you don't like it, change it. And I'm like, well, I obviously don't like it. And if I had the power to change it, you don't think I wouldn't already do that? Like, honestly. Like, I love people that are like, oh, you don't like the situation, change it. Well, yeah, I mean, you know what? I tell you what, I'll whip out my magic wand and I'll change it right now. There is no way of changing the way the world is anymore. And that's just the cold hard truth. The people with power will stay in power. And the people in power will continue to get power. And the people that don't have power will get ridiculed and made to look like they're, the bane of society when they're actually working harder than the people that actually have power. It's like the idea of the guy that sits behind a computer all day plugging numbers. Yeah, it's a depressing job, but they get paid, $12, $13 an hour. And then you got the person that's shoveling cow manure 8 hours a day, making, $7.25. It's that kind of depressing. But on a lighter note, I'm gonna lift the mood by, in my fake Minecraft world, we are at the weird building structure that I found. I'm not sure what this is, but we're gonna try to take it on. That's gonna be the majority of our episode. There's probably a good chance I won't make it to the sea monument, but I will make it. I'll probably make it to the witches thing. How do I get inside? Is there a door? Like, I didn't check this out at all. I found it, and I just left. Because I figured this is something we're gonna do together. This might be harder than I thought. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. Let's have any other food. Probably get rid of these spider webs. They're gonna get annoying. So I mentioned last episode that I was watching The Only Bentley. I want you guys to know that right now he is at the same stage of the game as I am. Where I watch to, like at this moment, he is just making the blast furnace and his first set of Tinker's armor. So I'm not really like cheating. I'm not like looking stuff up yet. I mean, I didn't get any information off him that I didn't already have. Wow, this is a lot of enemies. Oh crap. Oh crap. What? 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 How did that happen? I'm pretty sure that just like glitched me to death. Okay, that's kind of devastating. That's pretty far away to walk again, but we don't have any other real choice. I even took a bed with me so I can sleep through the nighttime, and that kind of like that didn't happen because I got blindsided by a crazy skeleton with a dagger. Let's see if we can make it back there, eh? At least all the mobs will be despawned. It'll give me a chance to complain more about the pathetic, meaningless existence of life in this corrupt, depressing world. Nah, I'll try to think of something a little bit less reality-y related. So, what is a good... You know what, everything I can think about is pretty freaking depressing. Like, today I was talking to my grandfather, and I was like, you know what I could go for? Like, a really good hamburger or cheeseburger. Like some really awesome burger. And I'm like, there's gold up here. Huh. I'll have to come back for that. I don't have a lot of gold. But anyways, and I'm like, there's no place that has like really good burgers for a reasonable price. I mean, yeah, you can get an okay burger, or you can get a halfway decent burger for like $6, but that's not really a good price for a burger. I mean, I can make a burger myself that's probably just as good, if not better, for like, well, I mean, cost. I could probably make one burger for myself that's equally as good for probably $2 or $3. Now, it'd probably be more adequate to say I can make 6 burgers or 8 burgers, you know, including the buns, the cheese, the condiments, and all that, for like, you know, $20. It probably might be a little more accurate, but that's still like half the price of what it would be like to just buy a nice burger. So, I was like, I would go to McDonald's, but honestly, McDonald's isn't all that great. And especially if you get like, the McDouble or whatever, it's like, it's just like a greasy slab of mystery meat. And I mean, it suffices as a burger, but it's not really, it has much to be desired for the great quality. And then I was like, if you go to like Sheetz, but Sheetz is like, they're not much better. Like, if I was gonna go to Sheetz, I'd rather get like their French fries and like, some steak sub or something for pretty much the same price. I'm flying, but and then I was like, well, the bus went past Burger King, and I was really kind of thinking about going to Burger King, but to get a good burger at Burger King, you're talking like $6. So it's like, it's not really like, it's not, there's no happy medium between quality and economical for a guy in my sad standards. Or, I guess it's not really, I think my standards are on par. Like, if I expect, I expect if I'm gonna go buy a burger for significantly more money than it would take to make it, it should at least be better. I guess that's just my opinion. I mean, if you go and get a McDonald's, $1.50 McDouble or whatever they cost now, and I can, okay, even their Big Mac, it's like their iconic sandwich of awesomeness. Even their Big Mac, like, is like, sometimes you can get them like 2 for $6 or something. Like, so even at that rate, I can make a better Big Mac, like for sure, and it would probably be bigger, more filling, and fresher and more delicious. And it would probably cost me the same amount of money, if not a little less. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here. You understand what I'm saying. If you're anything like me, you understand what I'm saying. Um, like fish. Fish is a good one. I can go catch a fish, fillet it, grill it, bread it, make a sandwich, and it would cost me like $2 or $3. But if you want a good fish sandwich, it's gonna cost like $6 or $7. Like, they really know how to milk it, If they can, and then people that, like I was saying about people that, do jobs like sit on a computer or tell other people what to do, like they make bank, like they make serious money. So they can go out and get whatever they want whenever they want it, do hardly any work to get it. And we're sitting here like, well, I can't really say much now because I don't really work, but when I had a job, I mean, I was pulling probably $1,000 a month, and my bills were probably, no, actual need, like need, and like utilities, not counting food. I was probably paying like $300 out, so it gave me like $700 for food and recreation. So I mean, I was doing okay by most people's standards, but in comparison to most, like $700 is like one person's week of fun time. That's like my entire month. And like, to other people that sit around and do nothing or bark orders can get the same amount of money in, 7 days. And it's just depressing how this world works. It's really depressing. And we're frozen again. Well, I still intend to hopefully get through this tower. and then go to the witches thing, as long as it doesn't start like crazy lagging. If it starts like crazy lagging, then we'll probably call it an episode again and be more depressing. And what can I do for food? Okay, let's hopefully not break this sword, because I don't want to waste rubies. Okay, so far so good. Floor 1 taken care of. Oh my gosh, an anvil. That just saves me a ton of iron. Holy man. Okay, let's see what we can get rid of and make some room here. We'll just start plugging everything in there. Trash that, trash that, trash that, trash that, and that, and this. And I got plenty of those. And we can just store pretty much everything else in there for now. That's good enough. That'll give us some room to be able to pick up the drops without the worry. Well, that's not nearly as awesome of a find as the anvil, I'll tell you that. But I'm pretty sure there's a spider spawner up here. This tower is bigger than it looks. Ooh, what is this? We're gonna take this. Oh, I tried to open it. An iron cutlass, huh? Yeah, 2 durability. Awesome. But we did get 2 durability. Also awesome. We got some of these gears, and we got some dark steel. That's kind of pulsating iron. That's kind of cool. My armor's still okay. Let's keep on keeping on. That's probably gonna be my catchphrase. Keep on keeping on. That's kind of like the actual, story. How do you get through life? I just, keep on keeping on. It is what it is. Can't change it. Can't fight back. Stuck in a miserable, horrible loop of existence. I guess I shouldn't say that. It's not really a miserable loop, because it's different often, but it's still mostly miserable. It's like what did this one weird guy tell me? He's like, it's like momentary, like commercials, like a brief momentary lapse of happiness or something. He said something funky like that. What is a guardian altar? I'm curious. I don't want to break it. It might be really cool. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't really know what it does. So let's grab some torches. We can light up this area. Why not? We'll just light this whole place up, so when we come back, after I find out what the Guardian Altar does, we don't have to deal with a bunch of spawned-in mobs again. Like, I hear a bunch of zombies right now, and, like, I don't know where they could be coming from, so I just wrecked this place. Oh crap, and I'm stuck. I gotta be careful, because this armor I got is like, it should be good, like it should be, but it's really kind of not. Like, wow, I just drink milk. Did it not heal that much? That's kind of sad. Alright, well, let's see what we can get rid of then. I can trash that. Trash that. I think we can trash this, because I think it has to be full durability to melt it down. And get rid of the flowers. Get rid of this. Keep all this stuff. Because this stuff I can maybe melt down. I'm a little unsure about that, but we'll see. I kind of want this barrel. I think it's kind of cool. I think I could find some place to put that that'll look kind of sweet. And I think we'll just have to go from there. We'll check out the, actually, let's go back in here. Let's grab our bed. And I know I had a sleeping bag, but whenever that whole, like, delete all my items happened, I lost it, and I didn't get one. I didn't cheat one back in because, well, it didn't actually work anyway, because I tried to use it previously. So, it really wasn't that big of a deal. Figure it takes up one space either way. The only difference is it doesn't change my spawn point. So, you know, it's fine. It is fine. And let's go check out. We're gonna check out the witches. I'm probably gonna do the sea monument off camera because I'm gonna guarantee that if I have the camera running and I try like here's the deal. All right. So if we go and try to take on, I was like, what is that wearing gold pants? But it's a skeleton. But I'm pretty sure, like, even if we try to take on the Ender Dragon or the Wither, it's gonna turn into a big deal. Like it's gonna end up, like, wrecking my, lag situation. I don't know. I don't really know how to put that. See, there's those winter ones are, like, everywhere. I thought most bees went, like, dormant for the winter. I don't know. You know what? There's a lot of things I just don't understand. But, I mean, I think a lot of it is purposely made that way. Like, how do fish survive? Like, if you're in, like, an Arctic climate, and a pond freezes completely over, like, completely solid, like a smaller pond, where do those fish go? Like, those are, like, real-world questions right there. Like, I don't really want to call him a friend, because I don't know who he is. Like, to be honest, like, we knew each other for a pretty good amount of time, but I don't know what his angle is. It's some of the stuff he says and does. So I don't really want to call him a friend. Let's put it that way. But and I don't remember what I was going to say. That's pretty much in a nutshell. That's the end of the conversation. I know this guy, and I knew him for a long time, but I don't really want to call him a friend. And that's just it. That's everything. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, there was more to the story, but I completely lost my train of thought. Wow, he ain't wasting no time, is he? Um, well, that's not really going to help me, is it? Is there a way to get up on this boat again? Or did I blow that up too? Alright. So we're going to take this cauldron, because that's a lot of iron. And right now, I have an advanced machine frame. I don't really know what that's for, but I want it. Like, I have a good bit of iron, but it's not gonna hurt to save where I can save. And here's the one off in the distance that I didn't blow up yet. I say yet because there's a very high possibility that I'm going to go onto this boat and make the same exact mistake. Because that's just another one of my motifs. It's another one of my, it's me, because I repeat the same mistake. That's not true. That's not true. I learn from my mistakes. It's just, I don't know. Different situations. Just different situations. That's all I got to say. I wonder if I could take this guy out with a bow while I'm in the water. Wow, that was really far off. Okay, so it hit him. But it's like, okay, that's crazy. It's like shooting over there, but it hit him anyway. Oh well, whatever. I knew pretty early on that this mod pack had some problems, so I mean it's to be expected. It's not super ridiculously laggy, so I'm not too upset about it. Plus, I kind of like how gameplay goes in this one. Now, how did I get on that other boat? Wasn't there a ladder? I'm pretty sure there was a ladder. How did I get on that boat? Yeah, maybe I dug a hole in the side. It's possible. I blew it up. So what does it matter? Okay, now let's try and do this without setting off the trap. No, there's no trap on this one. As far as I can see. Please. Okay. I didn't blow up and die. That's a good start. I'll take that. We can get rid of... What can I fit here? Okay. We can get rid of these. We'll take the bread, because we'll probably need it, and we'll take the gunpowder and the quartz. I'll take this music disc. I don't remember if I have that one or not. but, you know, doesn't really matter. Ooh, there's another music disc. What else can I ditch? I guess I can get rid of the apples. I can't eat any of them because my thing's full. So we can get rid of the apples. And we'll figure everything else out when we get to the next place. Throwing knives. That sounds interesting. Duct tape and coal. I kind of want the duct tape and I kind of want the throwing knives. I guess I'll get rid of the mystery meat. Take the throwing knives. And I guess I can get rid of the bones. I'll take the duct tape. Because I can get more bones when I slaughter my animals if I use the butcher axe. So it's fine. But alright guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. Next time you see me, we'll be doing a more objective base. I'm probably going to take on that sea monument off camera. But I think I'm done for one night. And get some sleep and see how tomorrow pans out. See what happens. I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to wake up. I'm probably going to microwave some Pop-Tarts. Then I'm probably going to grab some water. I'm probably going to come up here. And I'm probably going to play Minecraft all day. Because it's freezing cold outside and all my friends are gone. So, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Probably just play Minecraft forever and ever and ever. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.